Alright, let's dive into something that's literally been underwater for over 2,000 years, a Roman shipwreck off the coast of Sicily. But before we get into the details, let me just say this: discovering something like this is like finding a time capsule from a world we can barely imagine. It's not just about the ship or the cargo, it's about the stories it carries, the lives it touched, and the history it reveals. So, let's start with the hook. Imagine being a fisherman, minding your own business, and then stumbling upon a 2,100-year-old shipwreck. That's exactly what happened near Mazzara del Vallo in Sicily. Personally, I think this is one of those moments where the past just reaches out and grabs you, reminding us how connected we are to history, even if it's buried, or in this case, submerged, beneath us. Now, let's set the scene. This shipwreck was found about 3 miles off the coast, sitting at a depth of 46 meters. That's not an easy dive, but it's worth it when you consider what was down there, about 500 amphorae. If you're not familiar, amphorae are these ancient ceramic jars with 2 handles and a narrow neck, often used to transport wine, oil, or grains. What makes this really interesting is that most of these were Dressel 1A amphorae, which are like the VIPs of archaeological finds. They're not just containers, they're clues to the vast trade networks of the ancient Mediterranean. In my opinion, this discovery isn't just about the jars, it's about the people who made them, the sailors who risked their lives to transport them, and the societies that relied on them. One thing that immediately stands out is the sheer scale of this find. The ship itself was about 21 meters long and 6 meters wide, which is pretty substantial for its time. Italy's culture minister, Alessandro Giulli, called it one of the most important underwater archaeological discoveries in recent years, and I couldn't agree more. What many people don't realize is that shipwrecks like this are like frozen moments in time. They give us a snapshot of ancient life that's incredibly rare. For example, the amphorae can tell us about trade routes, dietary habits, and even the economic health of the Roman Empire. If you take a step back and think about it, this shipwreck is a testament to the ambition and ingenuity of ancient civilizations. Now, let's talk about the divers who found it, Giacomo da Mola and Igor Biselli. Da Mola described the moment he saw the amphorae as heart-stopping, and I can totally see why. He said it was like being among the first humans in nearly 20 centuries to witness that place again. That's a profound statement, and it really hits home how special this discovery is. From my perspective, this isn't just about the thrill of finding something old, it's about reconnecting with our shared human history. These divers didn't just find a shipwreck, they found a piece of us. What this really suggests is that the Mediterranean was a bustling hub of activity, a crossroads of civilizations long before globalization became a buzzword. The fact that this ship was likely carrying wine from Italy to other parts of the Mediterranean highlights just how interconnected the ancient world was. Personally, I think we underestimate how sophisticated these trade networks were. They weren't just exchanging goods, they were exchanging ideas, cultures, and technologies. This raises a deeper question: how much of our modern world is built on the foundations laid by these ancient traders? Now, let's zoom out for a second. This discovery is part of a larger trend of Roman shipwrecks being found in Italian waters. In 2021, another Roman vessel was discovered off Palermo, and in 2013, an almost intact ship was found off Liguria. What's fascinating is that these finds are often the result of tip-offs from fishermen or investigations into illegal artifact trafficking. Italy's cultural heritage police, the Carabinieri, play a crucial role in protecting these sites, but it's a constant battle. A detail I find fascinating is that hundreds of illegally removed amphorae are recovered each year, often from collectors and art dealers. It's a reminder that while we're celebrating these discoveries, we also need to address the darker side of archaeological looting. Finally, let's talk about why Sicily is such a hotspot for these discoveries. Its strategic location along ancient maritime routes makes its waters a treasure trove for archaeologists. The seabed around Sicily is believed to contain some of the most significant surviving wrecks from the ancient world. If you think about it, every shipwreck is a story waiting to be told. And with each discovery, we piece together a more complete picture of our past. In my opinion, this isn't just about preserving history, it's about understanding who we are and where we come from. So, here's my closing thought: this shipwreck isn't just a relic of the past, it's a bridge to it. It reminds us that history isn't something that happened to other people, it's something that happened to us. And as we uncover more of these time capsules, we're not just learning about the past, we're learning about ourselves. What do you think? Does this discovery make you see history in a new light? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating stories of our world.